What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Janelle back again with another video. This one's a little different. I have a special guest with me, my good friend Alexis, a poetic Lex, and we are on the road. So while we're on the road, we figured that we talk entrepreneur tea. We used to do this series a couple of years ago, so we're bringing it to YouTube now. So stay tuned. All right, so I know the biggest thing in business to a lot of people is support, and like I said, it'll be 6 years. I've just realized maybe a little bit more over than halfway maybe like 2 years ago, I realized that support doesn't mean family and friends, right? And I say this with a wholehearted heart. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I realized that once you sign up for a business does not mean that your family and friends have to support you. I had to put that in the back of my mind because I will feel some type of way, like, oh, you're supposed to support me because you're my cousin, or you're my sister, or you're my, aunt, or something like that. But everything that I sell may not be for that, so they're not my target market. But support comes in different ways, so you expect them to support you, but they don't have to. So when you get that mindset, things go much easier. Your feelings get out of it.
Yeah, you don't go into business for your friends and family.
Right.
Like, that's not, if you're going into business for that, that's the wrong reason. Like,
right.
That's not why you go into business.
You don't start a business saying, oh, I have a lot of family and friends, they're going to support me, they're going to support me. That's the wrong mistake. Exactly. A stranger will support you way more, faster, and more, consistently than your neighbor.
And sometimes the people that you know, may be the worst to work with. Not always, but some people feel like they know you, so they can just like skip your business process, or like they just deserve a discount. Or
talk about it.
They will tell you how to do your business.
Oh yes,
because they know you.
Oh, she preaching now.
So that's another reason why it's like, don't depend on like your family and friends to support your business, because that's not how you're gonna grow. I mean, you can start, but
yeah, and we're not
stay in business,
right? And we're not saying don't look for them to support, because both of our moms will come to our vending events, sit there with us. That's support to me.
Yes.
Both, we support each other. Get a business bestie. So y'all can do events together. Y'all can go set up together, so you won't be alone. I have a best friend that I call my sister. She'll come help me with my shows, with vending as well. So don't think that we're saying that they won't, but don't go into business saying that they will either.
Exactly. Don't have that mindset.
Yeah, in some ways that you can find support, because some people don't know how to support. So you can tell them, you can show them how to support. You can like somebody's stuff on social media, engage. Because of the algorithm, you need to engage. Share it. Word of mouth. Tell somebody else about the products. The products may not be for you. The business may not be for you, but you can share, with someone else. What are some other ways they can support?
I think word of mouth is like the biggest. I get so many, like my inbox right now is going crazy because I get a lot of support on Facebook. A lot of people tagging me as a travel agent in pictures or in posts of other people looking for travel agents. And to me, that's, a lot of support. Like there's one post the other day, I think I was tagged maybe like 10 times. So I have like all these new friend requests. I have people in my inbox, and that's great support for me.
Yeah, speaking of that, so like the 10 tags, I made a comment on Facebook, like, I don't care how many times a person is tagged, I'm tagging them again. Why? Because then that person whose post is on, it's like, okay, well, they're popular, they must be good at what they do. Or people that's on that post may be looking for someone too, so they'll, boom, there you go. And from experience, I've had that too with the waist beads, like getting tags, and what I do is I'll follow up with them, whether they're going to be my target market or not. I still follow up just to show, my customer service part of it. Another way to support, like you said, tagging on Facebook, like social media, there's so many ways you can support. When somebody go live, when somebody hosts a webinar, make sure you're present, make sure you're showing up. You can ask questions, things like that. Even if you know the answer already, somebody else may want to ask that question and don't. So you can do that with your friends. You can buy, of course, you can purchase. You can show up, ask for help. That's one of the biggest things people don't understand. If I host an event and you can't come to it, or you don't want to come to it, all you gotta say is, how can I help? Like, my event may not be for you. Like, when I host my waist beads and sips, you know, in person, if you may not want waist beads. That's fine. But how can I help is like the biggest thing. And I'm gonna put you to work. No, I'm playing. But, you know, things like that. How else can somebody support? I be feeling like I have a whole list of ways to support.
I think people can support, not just people, other entrepreneurs can support by just sharing.
Yeah.
Sharing. Speaking of sharing, I'm going to do a shameless plug. I am hosting an entrepreneur vacay, and this September, like I said, follow me on Facebook, inbox me, and I'll give you the details about that. I'm looking forward to sharing like a whole bunch of things with other entrepreneurs, whether it's venting. We're going to do a couple of workshops to support each other, help each other expand and grow our businesses and tackle everyday struggles. So that's another form of support, sharing what you've learned to other people.
Absolutely. And we're not saying give all your plug details, but sharing information that's out there in the public anyway doesn't hurt to help the next entrepreneur grow.